Welcome to Spoiler Appetite, man. Alright, part 2. Like I said in the last episode, we're going to talk minor spoilers about Deadpool, but mainly, it's all about the Doctor. Doctor Who time. Take it away, Tristan. Speaking of enjoyable shows, we're going to close it out with a show that last time we talked here...
Full House?
Oh, God, no. I am not going to watch Fuller House on Netflix.
No. Oh, it's Fuller House. See, you know more than I do.
Yeah, unfortunately I do. It's just like, I saw the trailer for it and it's just like, look, like, it's not for me.
Okay,
like,
let's just end this now in Fuller House. Just move on, because I really have no interest.
I mean, I like seeing John Stamos and Grandfathered, and that show's just...
That's enough. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
Anyways, speaking of enjoyable shows, last time you suggested that I watch a show, and you said we should probably talk about it on the next show. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I finally watched Doctor Who. And
finally!
I know. And honestly, I'm so glad.
Can't thank me enough, right?
Yes, I cannot thank
you enough. In the nick of time.
Yes, too. Right when they pulled it off, too. Like, I mean, it was weeks before
Pulled it off Netflix.
Yeah, streaming. It was weeks before I even watched, like, it was weeks before I finished the whole thing. And I am caught up on the latest season, which we won't spoil that, because...
I haven't seen it yet.
Yep. And honestly, like, I really want to go back in time and tell myself,
How ironic.
Yeah, you know why all these, your theater friends are talking about Doctor Who? Yeah, go watch it, because, like, I'm so mad that I didn't go see, like, I wish I could have seen the 50th anniversary.
In the theater.
Yes.
Dumb ass.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so here's the deal. So, literally, probably for years, I've been telling him, you gotta watch Doctor Who. And quick background on me. So, I'm 42, and my first memory of Doctor Who is the 70s Doctor Who. Probably one of the good ones, actually, too. But for me, that stupid scarf in the 70s, just not... I mean, and effects back then were far few between.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just could never get into it. And then, and back then you had like friggin' 4 or 5 channels, and if you saw Doctor Who, you just like, flipped it and ran away. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I guess back in...
2005 or 2006.
2006, I think they rebooted it with Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah.
But I didn't catch on to it until maybe like, 2009, 2010 maybe time frame.
Wow. Really?
Right. Yeah. And then, so anyway, so I'm like, you know what? I'll give this a shot. And I loved it. And then, Christopher Eccleston did one season. Then next up you had...
David Tennant, sorry.
David Tennant, right? And it seemed like as the years progressed with Doctor Who, the effects got better and better.
Yeah.
And the story writing was just insanely fantastic. So anyway, at one point I'm telling him, you gotta watch this. Nah. I'm like, look, you really should check this out. No. And so, I don't know how many times I told him, but finally, last time I told him, like, look, you gotta check this out. If you like this, this, and this, I'm pretty sure you're gonna love this.
Yeah.
And so he watched it and started kicking himself, realized I was right. And, I don't know if you want to discuss Doctor Who, because it's a whole other podcast probably.
Oh, don't worry, I'm going to explain.
But we're just
no worries.
Just going to touch base on it. But anyway, so he finally started watching it, loved it.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know when I started, but here's the thing. I was just sitting down, I guess I was just on Netflix and just like looking around. I was just like, okay, Doctor Who. I was like, you know what? Why not? I started it, and it's so fun. It's so enjoyable. Like, it's nuts how enjoyable this show is. It's just like, oh my God. And then by the end of the first episode of this first season, I remember texting. I was like, okay, that was a bit quick when, why am I blanking on her name right now? Rose. Like, that was very quick that she was like, oh, okay, I'll go with you in time travel. I was like, okay, that was quick. But then watching it and watching. I was just like, I love that this is like all these costumes are just practical. Like I love all of this. Like I can get past the whole, CGI and whatnot. I can get past that, but I enjoy the practical effects and whatnot, just the real costumes and whatnot. And I just remember watching that, just like, you know what? I would, if I had a TARDIS, I would so go back in time and kick me in the balls for not starting this earlier. I was just like, I love this more than anything in the world right now. Because, it's the humor especially. I love the humor in it. Where it just quirky little humor and stuff. But I watched it all. When I finished everything, I was just like, I want more. This is just I could watch 24 episodes of this whole thing. There is not enough for me. But I cannot think of one episode that I was just like, terrible. I don't like it. Just
Doctor Who is made for binge watching.
For real, it really is. And if you haven't started, I'm telling you, go buy all the seasons. It is so damn good.
Or check out Hulu.
Or Hulu. Oh my god, so amazing. I cannot.
Or Amazon Prime.
Anywhere, get it. DVDs, anything. I am telling you, Doctor Who. Don't be like me and just oh, I don't know, it doesn't seem like my thing. Watch it just for the humor itself. I actually tried to get my mom to watch it. I was just like, come on, you've got to watch this. This is just, oh my god. But
not everybody's going to get it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not your classic British humor,
right?
But it's quirky humor.
Yes,
and it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
But if you have any interest at all in time travel, sci-fi, fantasy fiction, whatever you want to call it,
yeah,
it's definitely worth checking it out.
Definitely.
And if you're going to just watch an episode or two, start with season 3.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? But if you're going to try and, be in it for the long haul, start with season 1. The only reason why I say that is that the effects got better in the later seasons.
Yeah, totally.
And I think David Tennant is a doctor who's easily to get on board with.
Yes, definitely.
Oh my god. He's my favorite doctor.
As he is mine.
And his personality, the great thing about Doctor Who is that each actor, it's the same doctor, but it's a different personality because he goes through this,
right?
We'll just say a change, so to speak.
Yeah.
So each actor, different, same exact doctor, but different character, different persona kind of to the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, but I think David Tennant was the best because I loved his quirkiness.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer the Converse sneakers to the bow tie.
Yeah.
Not saying anything bad about the bow tie, but I do like David Tennant's outfit better. And I don't know, it's just something more open and easier to get on board with.
Yeah.
He looks just like anybody. Matt Smith has kind of a unique look.
Yeah.
So does the current Doctor. If you're going to start watching Doctor Who, do not start with season 8 or 9.
Yeah, totally.
Because you have to have a certain amount of admiration, I guess you'd say, for Doctor Who before watching the latest Doctor. But David Tennant, I can't say enough about it. And I don't want to take anything away from Matt Smith, because Matt Smith was also brilliant.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And I've only seen one season of, I think it's Peter Capaldi is how you pronounce his name.
Yeah.
But his Doctor is kind of going through some changes, personality-wise.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out who he's going to be. They took that concept of what kind of a man will I be, and stretched it out through the entire season, basically. Mm-hmm. Whereas usually it's within the first episode or two.
Right.
And they don't dwell really on what kind of man am I going to be.
Right.
But it just seemed like with season 8, he was constantly, questioning, who am I? How am I going to be? Almost like he had some sort of...
Where have I seen this face before?
Yeah, or some guilt about, about messing with people's lives or making the wrong decision. But what's funny is that, unlike the other doctors, he asks everybody around him what to do. and then he decides what to do, which is usually totally different.
Yeah.
Or somebody will suggest something, and then he'll say the same thing, and they're like, brilliant. And the other person's like, well, yeah, I said that. And like, don't worry about it. That's my night. It's like my idea now. But the thing is that, again, Doctor Who, can't say enough about it. Just check it out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, do you gotta go, or can we still talk about Doctor Who?
Oh, you got time.
Oh, okay, so Doctor Who, I mean, again...
You don't want to split this up, though.
Oh, I'm going to. Trust me.
Gotcha.
Because, oh my god, like, I cannot... I just don't know, like, it's one of those shows, like, where it's just like, when you finish the whole thing, and you're just like, I don't know what to do in my life. I don't know what to do. Like, I haven't had that feeling since I finished all 8 seasons or 9 of Dexter.
Doctor Who definitely leaves you with that empty feeling when it's done.
Yeah.
And you just want to... See, you binge watch a show, and you get done, you're like, now what? Now what am I going to watch?
Definitely.
You get done binge watching Doctor Who, and you're like, you just sit there with a blank stare on your face. You can't speak. You just sit there. You can't comprehend that it's over.
Yes.
And then when you do, you're like, I don't want to watch TV anymore. Because you know nothing's going to be as good as Doctor Who.
Right.
So, all right. So let's do this. Why would somebody want to watch Doctor Who?
Oh.
Give me 3 reasons.
Oh my god. There's so many.
Try to convince somebody. Somebody's listening, and they want they're kind of into your excitement about Doctor Who, but they want to know, well, what's so great about it. So give me 3 things.
I'm getting chills right now.
That's great about Doctor Who.
First off, storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good storytelling.
I agree.
I guess the second reason would be, you can start, like, you don't have to, like, you don't have to really necessarily watch the classic Doctor Who. You can start on this.
Which begins with Christopher Eccleston.
Christopher Eccleston, yeah. Because throughout the seasons, like, oh, I don't get this, or, like, you point at things and you're just like, I don't understand this, this, and this. They do explain, like, it. Like, they do have those moments where it's like they do address his previous, like, his personas, like, the other doctors. They do, like, that's what I love about the show, when they show you all the other doctors. And, like, in the season 9 or whatever, he meets a villain, and the villain plays a recording of, like, the very old classic Doctor Who and whatnot. And so they do those moments where you see every doctor and whatnot. Like, you can just pick it up with this one. You don't have to necessarily watch the previous one. Watch the new rebooted one. Like, it still ties in, but they kind of do explain most of where this character came from, I mean...
So, there's a continuity that carries through Christopher Eccleston, season 1 up to season 9.
Yes.
That is not the same as the original old Doctor Who.
Right.
What you do get from the original old Doctor Who are the villains.
Yes.
So the Cybermen.
Yes.
The Master.
Oh my god.
The Daleks.
The Master was in...
Yeah.
Was the Master in the previous classic one?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh my god.
So anyway, so the thing is that...
Didn't even know that.
Doctor Who, from, like, Christopher Eccleston on... So if you were to go to if you were to, like, Amazon Prime and you look up Doctor Who, there's going to be season 1. That's going to be Christopher Eccleston. That's where you want to start. And you do want to watch in order, just because there'll be references back to those episodes that, just makes it more enjoyable to watch. But so those were 2 things.
Yeah.
Did you have
third
a third
thing, one? Again, I think it's just great characters. Like, you can definitely, like, it's very fun. It's very fun and serious, but mainly it's fun. Like, yes, there is serious tone, but at the same time, it's very fun. And it's just the doctors. Again, like you were saying, they have different personalities. Same doctor, different personalities. And it's just, everyone just brings it to the table. Even, like, I know some people don't like the current doctor. I, personally, he's like my second favorite doctor. And what made me decide that decision, that decision was in season 9, and I guess I'm gonna spoil this little challenge for you, but it's this monologue that he says. You're okay with me saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So a little spoiler for season 9. In the 50th anniversary, you had these Zygons who are trying to, what was it? Zygons were trying to take over the world, while at the same time, god damn, why am I forgetting?
Because time is all timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so Zygons are, taking over the world, while at the same time the doctors are, like, there's 3 doctors. Basically, okay, stay with me on this.
It's all the same one doctor.
It's all the same one doctor.
So hold on a second.
But you got...
You're talking about the 50th anniversary issue?
Yes, I'm talking about that.
So there's 3 incarnations of the same doctor.
Yes.
You have the original doctor who fought the Time Wars back in the day, before it all started.
Yes.
Before he ever started traveling the universe in the TARDIS and everything. You have that original doctor. That's Doctor number 1.
Yeah.
Doctor number 2 that appears there is David Tennant.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 3rd Doctor, which was the current Doctor at the time in which it was made, Matt Smith.
Yes.
So those are the 3 Doctors.
Yes. Those 3 go back. They basically meet the Time War Doctor before he starts traveling and whatnot. And they are very, they're very disgusted at him and whatnot because they know what happens. And...
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
You're not going to spoil the 50th anniversary episode.
No, but I will say this, like, there's a moment where, I don't know if I should spoil this. So
don't spoil the 50th anniversary episode, because I don't care about spoilers.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you,
yeah, that's...
if somebody spoiled that for me, I would care about that.
Right.
Because that,
can we say about... Yeah.
Yeah,
can we say about the
Whisper.
The whatchamacallit, the freaking
Time War?
Time War, yeah. Can we
Yes.
talk about...
You talk about the Time War because...
The Time War was basically Daleks and Time Lords fighting. In the end, both races got killed off. Or they were just... It's done. Like, there was nothing left. There's nothing left. But in the 50th anniversary, they saw a painting, and that was, like, currently...
We're done.
Okay. Anyways.
So we can't talk about this because...
It's very emotional.
As you watch Doctor Who, you're going to learn something about his past that he's not proud of. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Now, the Time War was between the Daleks and the Time Lords.
Yeah.
Doctor Who is a Time Lord. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And he is the... I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to do any spoilers. I have to explain what I'm about to say. But it's sufficient to say we're going to leave it at that. Okay. Because... You're on the verge of ruining that 50th anniversary issue, and it's... I don't even want to say what it does, because that's a spoiler. I just want to say that if you start watching Doctor Who, and you're enjoying it, that 50th anniversary episode, movie, whatever you want to call it, is one of the greatest things they ever pulled off. And it was amazing. So, for me, Doctor Who, why should you watch it? Number 1... The writing is amazing.
Just when I was about to say my favorite Doctor Who moment.
Yeah.
Damn.
Don't do it, man. I understand.
It's a great monologue, and it really will bring you tears. It's in season 9. It's a continuation.
See, but here's the good thing about Doctor Who is that it's in season 9, but it has a tie back to like season 7.
7, yeah.
Right. And so you'll find that there are ties that go back. And to me, when you have things that tie back like that, and they're done well, which Doctor Who does...
Yeah.
It's always fantastic.
Yeah.
But, all right, so for me, the story writing, character development,
is
just amazing.
Yeah.
Okay? And the characters are characters that grow in depth.
Mm-hmm.
You get to watch them grow. You get emotionally connected with the characters.
Yeah.
So let's say, your thing is dramas. Because the way the stories are written and everything like that. Doctor Who has, like, just awesome writing.
Yeah.
Storyline, character development. You get an emotional attachment to the characters. And there are times where I've had friends tell me they cried at certain episodes, and I can totally understand why. But first off, great stories, great characters. Number 2 for me is there's a lot of science in this.
Yeah.
And there's real science, there's made up science, and then there's, like cutting edge science, things that maybe people are working on that you've heard about that might be possible.
Yeah.
They kind of get it all in there.
For real.
So it really does a good job, pulling in futuristic stuff, even though it's time travel.
Right.
And then I guess the third reason to watch Doctor Who, I'm going to give a couple of reasons here. Number 3, certain characters. Captain Jack Harkness.
Oh, yes.
One of the greatest characters ever in the Doctor Who universe.
No doubt about that.
River Song.
Yes.
She will confuse you up until the very end, and then you get this, oh my god moment.
Like, I didn't see it coming at all.
And then Amy Pond.
Mm-hmm.
And the great thing about Amy Pond is you get to meet her as a little girl right when Matt Smith takes over and he's going through a thing. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But the development and the attachment between him and Amy Pond is great. And so it's his companions.
Yeah.
It's just...
Definitely.
It's a very good story. They're emotional. They pull you in. The effects at one point get to the level of movie quality effects.
Oh, yeah.
Takes a couple seasons, but it gets there. But it's just a very entertaining, well-written, well-developed, and, techno, geeky, nerdy. It's everything all rolled into one.
Yeah.
And it's not the Doctor Who that you used to remember, if you're like me and you remember from the 70s. It's nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
And when they make references back to those, those doctors and stuff like that, it's done in such a way that it's fantastic. And the 50th anniversary episode kind of gives a nod to the old doctors and stuff like that. But
definitely,
Doctor Who, I tell everybody, look, you got to sit down and watch a few episodes. If you don't like it, that's fine.
Yeah.
But at least give it a try if you like science fiction and things like that. Because if not, you're really missing out.
For real.
He can attest to that.
I mean, seriously.
He wants to go back in time and punch himself in the nuts.
For real. Like, I'm just like, why? Why on earth was I not like, you know what? Why didn't I start sooner? It's just...
Okay, so wait. Why? So what kept you from watching Doctor Who? What did you think it was going to be?
I don't know. I guess it was probably just because, it was overhyped and whatnot. It's like, oh, this is, it's like movies.
You don't want to be like everybody else. Well, I got news for you. You went and saw Star Wars, no problem.
Well,
half the world,
Yeah.
Sometimes something's overhyped for a reason.
Yeah.
And you may not see it. You may not understand why it's overhyped. And you don't want to, be just one of the gang. But sometimes there's a reason for it. It's not like you're going to the New Kids on the Block concert.
For real. But yeah. Again, so... question. Okay, I cannot not spoil anything. We'll get into it. Spoilers, if you have seen it, we will get into it. I'm sorry, but we have to talk about spoilers, especially my favorite moment. Anyways, before we get into that, favorite companion. Who's your favorite?
Ooh.
Mine, definitely Martha Jones. I love Martha Jones. She...
say it right. You know what? One of the greatest things about Martha Jones? Does she get a whole season?
She does. Well,
she kind of gets a part of a season, right?
Well,
I can't remember.
I think she does. Yeah.
Okay. And what happens every time he sees her thereafter? Because she shows up again. Martha Jones. He's always so excited to see her. Yes. The way he says her name. It's. I mean, it's like opening up a Christmas gift. It's like, Martha Jones.
Yeah.
Martha Jones. I don't know. I'm partial to Rose.
Mm-hmm.
And, no, there's something about Rose that just draws me in.
Right.
But Amy Pond was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's tough.
Yeah.
Because what's the current one? Her name?
Claire.
Claire. Something about Claire that I like, but I think that's just an attraction thing. But Amy Pond, I like how she could snap him back into place.
Yeah.
You know, if he got lost in his thoughts or went off on a tangent, or she had to set him down and put him in his place, she did it. That wasn't Rose.
Right.
If Rose ever got the doctor to, you know, put in his place, so to speak, it was from an emotional standpoint.
Yeah.
That was the very emotional companion, and nobody could ever live up to her. And you had that one episode where, what's her face? The runaway bride.
Donna,
Dr. Donna.
Ooh.
Ooh, Donna. That was awesome.
Yeah.
It's like those two never got along, but they loved each other.
Yeah.
You know, not like boyfriend-girlfriend kind of thing, but just, you know, I love you as a friend.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, she's my least favorite companion. But,
But
I still
loved
enjoy her.
She was awesome because she gave him, you know, every other companion looks at the doctor with big doe eyes, wild wonderment, and oh my God, you're awesome. Donna's like, you're breathing my air, get out of here, you know, kind of thing. You know, she was mystified by him.
Right.
But she wouldn't let him know, and she had to have this big, strong persona.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, see if I can do this without doing a spoiler, she proves to be the strongest of the companions ever.
Yeah, true.
Now, don't forget what Rose did.
Yeah.
But Rose was more of she pretty much like pushed a button.
Yeah.
She didn't actually push a button. But I'm saying her effort was like pushing a button and letting something happen.
Oh boy.
Whereas Donna, she used brain power.
Yeah.
But she was feisty, and she wouldn't let him. Oh my God, she never gave him an inch. And see, and okay, so this comes back to the thing what I'm saying about well-written characters, emotional tie-in.
Yeah.
And when you look at what happens to her, you know, that's brutal.
Yeah.
And if you're listening, I'm not talking brutal like she gets dismembered or something like that. No, it's on an emotional level, and it's brutal. And it's brutal for, not her, but for the doctor.
Yeah.
And for Donna's grandfather.
Yeah.
And her grandfather's the greatest.
Yeah.
I like that one time where the doctor's like, why do I keep running into you?
Yeah.
What is it about you? He's like, I don't know. But I mean, there's just so many great characters that come out of it.
Yeah.
You've always got the doctor and his companions, and the companions or the people who travel with him. But there are other characters in other shows, like, what was his name? Bafakafalata?
Yes.
I can't. He's like, can I just call you Baff for short? No. I think it was Bafakafalata. Something like that.
I guess, yeah.
But they were on the Titanic space cruise ship.
Yeah.
Right? And then you had that couple from Texas in the purple cowboy suits.
Yes.
And then you got, I mean, there's the face of Bo.
Oh my.
Don't spoil that.
Again, we will get into that later.
But the face of Bo and what you learn about the face of Bo at one point. But
did not see that coming.
But great characters.
Yeah.
Just great characters. That woman who claimed to be the last human.
Oh yeah.
Who was a piece of skin stretched out.
Yes.
That's in like the first or second episode. Yeah. Second episode actually.
Yeah.
And oh my God, there's so many great characters. The cat nurses.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You want to talk about practical effects?
Yeah. Wow.
That was great.
Amazing.
I mean, just look, I'm just sitting here with this big giant smile on my face because there is an emotional attachment to Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just good times, and you know that in the end the Doctor's going to win.
Right.
That's how shows work.
Yeah.
But there have been episodes where they stretch the story out over more than one show. Mm-hmm. Sometimes like 3 or 4. Yeah. And you sit there and you know the Doctor's going to win at the end, but you're thinking, what the hell? And I mean, there have been times where the Doctor definitely he won the war, so to speak, but man, he lost a lot of battles.
Yeah.
And, comes to mind when the Master has him on that ship.
Oh.
That's all I'll say, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But there's lots of great stuff, and it's very entertaining. But like I say, try it.
Yeah.
What works for us might not work for everybody.
Right.
Definitely doesn't work for everybody. We know that.
Yeah.
But definitely worth giving it a shot.
Definitely. All right. Let's get into spoilers. I mean, so this is for people who've seen Doctor Who, love Doctor Who. Any of my friends listen to
Why don't you have any sound effects or like spoiler alert?
I wish. But, I think I don't want to really download something or grab a piece. I mean, I'm just too lazy. But anyway, spoiler alerts for people who have seen Doctor Who, for my friends who are probably screaming at me, finally, you finally watched it. Spoiler alert. All right. What's your favorite season? I almost forgot to ask you that.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
So
again,
it's been a long time since I watched Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Because I watched it on Netflix a long time ago.
And you wouldn't happen to know what your favorite episode is, do you? I mean, I will go first. My favorite episode is Midnight. Just because you don't know what the creature is by the end of it. This creature possesses a woman and can talk at the same speed, rate, same speed as everyone else. And I know they did that ADR kind of recording edit stuff, but man, so good. And it's just like, it's this mystery of like, what is it? And the Doctor especially, anytime he doesn't know what is happening, he's always fascinated. And you look at David Tennant's, and you can definitely tell he is so interested in it. He's just like, what is it? And by the end of it, you don't really know what it was. And, that's what I loved about it. It's like you don't really get an answer for it. You're just stuck with what you got. And so, also, like, it was such a good episode, too. It's just like, they're just on a train, that's it. And just one set, really, and that's it.
Yeah, but you always start with when you say that on a train thing.
Yeah.
Are they actually on a train?
Yeah, they're on a train going to the city Midnight. It's all crystals and whatnot.
Okay, it's like it's futuristic. It's like a very futuristic train. Kind of like a monorail, actually.
Yeah.
And it's just one car.
Yeah.
Because the pilots are up there in the front and everything. But for me, jeez. It's not fair.
I know, it's hard. That's how good Doctor Who is. Like, seriously.
There's the episode when he first meets Claire. Matt Smith.
Yeah.
Okay, that one was one of my favorites. My favorite episodes have a twist or a defining moment. Like when he first encounters River Song. When we first see him encounter River Song.
Yeah.
And you had to stay out of the shadows.
Yeah.
In the library.
Mm-hmm.
And then what she does at the end of the episode?
Oh, she gives him, at the end of the episode, she gives him a sonic screwdriver that's from him, from a different reincarnation.
Yeah, but what did she do? She sacrificed herself, right?
Yeah.
All right, so
that's right.
Oh yeah, we are talking spoilers here.
Yeah, we are.
So anyway, where she sacrificed herself, and now this is the brilliance of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
He realizes he can bring her back.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember how he brings her back, but he does.
I don't remember either. I think she just shows up. I guess she's in a different time period.
I can't remember, but somehow he does save her. But it's great because River Song is such a powerful character.
Yeah.
Now, probably I don't remember much of this, but I know I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Donna.
Oh yeah.
Where she does, she's like 3 doctors in one.
Yes.
I think it is. And I mean, just oh my god. So for all the shit she gave him,
yeah,
you knew, like I said, she truly loved him. He loved her. He couldn't understand her at times, but there was just something about her that was so great. And what I love about Donna is in that episode where, I think David Tennant's going around saying goodbye, maybe.
Yeah.
And he meets up with her grandfather.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What is it about you? Why do I keep running into you?" And he's like, "She's doing well, blah, blah. Why don't you see her?" And he's like, "I can't see her because if you see her one more time, it'll fry her brain."
Yeah.
And he's like, "But you're the doctor. You can fix everything. Some things are out of my control," kind of conversation.
Yeah.
And then he sees her out the window. And he's talking, and her grandfather mentions the new boyfriend or new husband, whatever he is. And he looks out the window, and there they are, like, loading the car, and she's yelling at him. She's getting on his case about shit. And, I mean, it's just classic Donna.
Yeah.
And so that was a great episode.
Mm-hmm.
When you finally find out what Bad Wolf is.
Yeah.
I mean...
Bad Wolf is,
we're on spoilers.
Yeah, we're on spoilers. Bad Wolf isn't... Damn it, I just had it in my mind. Okay.
A reminder?
Yeah. Can you remind me what it is? Because I'm...
They wrote Bad Wolf all throughout time as a reminder to... every time there was Bad Wolf,
mm-hmm.
they had written it.
Yeah.
And I believe it was a reminder to them... I can't remember what it was. To remember that they made it or keep fighting something. It's one of those things that I remember Bad Wolf, but I can't remember exactly what it means. And neither do you. That's why you're asking.
Yeah. Okay.
And I couldn't kind of pick my way through that.
But anyways, I think the most... I don't know. But the one episode with Matt Smith's doctor, the one episode where they go into the future and Amy Pond goes into one room, Rory and Matt the doctor go into another room, and she's in a different, time zone.
Oh, she's in a... Yes. And then...
My God.
Right. That was really good because...
Boy, that was tough.
Right, time was moving at different rates.
Yeah.
And she was... she'd been there for 30 years or something.
Yeah.
And then you get the other her...
Which is, she's older, and basically she's just mad.
No. Right, you got the older Amy Pond, who's pissed off because she's missed a lot of time with Rory and everything. But then I can't remember, how did the younger Amy, the real age Amy Pond show up again?
She was in a... I don't know if she was in a different...
She was like an echo stuck in the thing?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll go with that. Anyway, so... Yeah, and so basically the real Amy Pond has to sacrifice herself for the other Amy Pond.
Mm-hmm.
And God, yeah, just emotional moment there. But so it's tough to say.
Yeah,
what's your favorite episode?
I mean,
it's
that
impossible.
whole episode, especially, it's just especially at the end where they get into the TARDIS, the younger Amy Pond. They're all in the TARDIS, and the older Amy Pond is out there, and she's just like, if you let me in there, it's just like, if you love me enough, don't you dare let me in there. And just, it really sucks for her, especially, I mean...
Oh, yeah, because that's the real Amy Pond.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember the exact specifics of it, but I just remember that was, that was the real Amy Pond, essentially.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I found one. This technology thing, this Google thing, have you tried it? I'm a wizard with the Google.
I guess so.
What movie was that?
I don't...
There's some movie that's like, your father's really good with the Google machine.
Again, I'm probably not going to put it in there. I mean, I said
I know, I'm
alert,
playing.
Yeah, I know.
But the thing is that at the end of the day, there are so many great episodes. And I don't mean good episodes. There's so many great episodes.
Yeah.
Now, there were a couple episodes that, didn't thrill me.
Mm-hmm.
But I watch them anyway because it's Doctor Who, and you never know, there might be something in there.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those shows that all throughout the seasons, it's great.
Yeah.
And when Matt Smith, this is what I love about Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm.
So Matt Smith is in a monastery somewhere.
Yeah.
And the phone box on the TARDIS rings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's Claire.
Yes.
Asking for tech support. Who gave her the number?
The Master.
Bingo.
Oh,
which you don't find out until 2 seasons later.
Right, yeah. It's just, But
prior to that, That was the first season where she was the companion. Prior to that, though, when he was still with Amy Pond and Rory, Mr. Pond.
Yeah, she was.
The Daleks wanted them to go to that planet where they send all the damaged Daleks.
Yeah,
the Daleks, right? And figure out what the deal was with this. And there's Claire leading them to her, and then finally you realize that she's been put inside of a Dalek.
Oh my god!
And that she's a hybrid, basically, whatever. And so I wonder if when did that happen? Is it on Peter Capaldi's watch?
Maybe.
Where she gets put in there. So are we going to see that somewhere toward the end of her term?
Season 9.
Season
9 was
Don't tell me if it happens or ever get close to it. But I'm just saying, it's just
I won't say it.
Wait for it. I don't want to hear. So we'll see what happens. Time will tell. Doctor Who is the only thing I don't want spoiled.
Right.
You can tell me about Deadpool or anything else. But
Doctor Who, really? Like if I saw Deadpool and I spoiled it for you, you would be okay with that.
Yeah, you can't spoil Deadpool for me. Because see, the thing is that I want to see Deadpool on the screen so much that okay.
You just want to hear my excitement.
So what would, since we're on spoiler mode here, what would be a Deadpool spoiler?
Jeez.
Give me an idea.
Just yeah. I don't really know.
Give me that. I mean, there's no twist in the storyline.
No, not really.
Straight revenge.
Yeah.
And a little bit of origin.
Yeah.
Cuts off his hand and the baby hand grows back. I already know about how he can regenerate. So where's the spoiler in Deadpool?
You make a good point. There really isn't one.
Nope. I could see. So you could say, "Oh my God!" In this one scene, he flips over a car, and these three guys are kind of in a line. And with one bullet, he kills all three of them. I'd be like, "All right, I'm going to wait to see that." Or that the bullets had numbers on them.
Yeah,
count them down. And then the fact that he missed that guy twice, I was like, eh. And then he starts shooting the crap. He's like, 6, 7, 8, bad Deadpool. It was worth it. So even if he told me that, I'd still be like, I can't wait to see it. But
oh god,
there is no way. You see, one of the great things about Deadpool is the acting. Ryan Reynolds and his delivery and everything. Nobody's going to spoil it on that level.
Right.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah. There's more to it than just that.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead. She was awesome.
God, yeah.
Loved her classic X-Men suit.
Yeah.
Right out of the comic books, which you never see.
Right.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
X-Men First Class. Their costumes were not dead on, but Negasonic Teenage Warhead, perfect.
Yeah.
And I love how her clothes burned off. That was great.
Yeah.
What was the dark-haired girl working with Ajax who was so powerful? What's her name?
Her name was.
He kept calling her Angel.
Guess that's her name.
Angel was one bad bitch.
Yeah.
She even gave Colossus a run for his money.
I know. I saw that when she first punches him on the internet. I first saw it on the internet, and then seeing that on the screen, I was just like, "Damn, that must have hurt."
Well, and the thing is, so again, how does it end? He gets the girl. Ooh, spoiler.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
okay, I'll give you a spoiler. I don't know why, but for some reason, I thought his girlfriend was Copycat.
Yeah, I think everyone thought. I mean, she could be in the sequel.
I thought whatchamacallit had her on there as Copycat. So I was expecting at some point for her to flip the script on him, but it never happened. So that was the spoiler for me.
I guess it might happen in the sequel.
Doesn't matter. It didn't happen in the movie. Like I said, I have to go back to IMDb.com because I thought they had her listed as Copycat. But anyway, so the point is, how can you spoil Deadpool?
You really can't, to be honest.
He's got cancer. He gets his cure.
Yeah.
Turns into a superhero. Goes on a revenge thing. Gets the girl.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to spoil?
I don't know.
Okay. Here's a Deadpool spoiler. But it's... if you... That one scene he's talking to... Oh, was that Nichelle Nichols from Star Trek?
Who?
The old black lady.
That may have been her.
Quick. IMDb.com while I'm talking. So, here's the deal. That one scene where he's talking to the old blind lady.
Yeah.
And he's just nonchalantly grabs his unicorn, grabs a bottle of lotion, grabs a bottle of tissues. Jesus. I'm like, oh my God. And some of the jokes were just so crazy. I loved Fat Gandalf.
Oh, yes.
That was awesome.
I think my favorite one was...
Give me this. You're taking this slow.
My favorite joke was like, Colossus taking Deadpool, and he's like, I'm taking you to Professor X. And Deadpool was like, which one? Patrick Stewart or James McAvoy?
Oh, that's
so
what he said. I missed that.
So confusing nowadays.
You know what? He should have saved that for Cable.
Oh.
Because only Cable could take him to either one.
Oh, my God.
And it would be Patrick Stewart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Angel Dust, that's who she was.
Ah. But yeah.
Nope, it was Leslie Uggams.
Huh.
Yeah, that was her. Well, anyway, it kind of reminded me of Michelle Nichols. I didn't think it was because she looked younger than her. Well, look at that. Stan Lee is a strip club DJ. That's got to be his favorite title, right? Strip club DJ.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
But yeah, some of the one-liners in there were just great.
Yeah.
Fat Gandalf. And
man.
Now I heard in the director's cut, Weasel goes on forever about what his face looks like.
Oh, God.
He said, there were a lot that they had to cut out. I think somewhere it was something along the lines of, it looks like you took your testicles and pulled them up over your head.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, but you can't really spoil it because there's no twist. There's no, it was just a good comic book action movie.
Yeah.
Spot on with the source material, and Ryan Reynolds, his performance. Oh my God! I mean, it's a Ryan Reynolds performance.
Yeah,
the way his delivery is and stuff like that. But it was perfect for Deadpool. So,
yeah.
But anyway, on that note, I think we can wrap up. And if you haven't seen Deadpool by the time you hear this, you need to get your ass out there and see it. And and again, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're sitting there thinking, oh, I've only got enough money for Deadpool or anything, it's Deadpool.
Deadpool all the way.
If you've got some little kids that say, Mommy, Daddy, I want to see Deadpool, do not take them to this movie. It is very raunchy, very racy, a lot of nudity, a lot of sex, masturbation, everything.
Yeah.
And since we don't do the spoiler or anything again, the masturbation scene does include a unicorn. Yes. And the unicorn at the end during the credits, best unicorn ever.
Oh my
Which
God.
I had a unicorn that shit money.
But okay, so that was a long tangent of Deadpool. Again, Deadpool's so goddamn good. Doctor Who. So I'm going to talk about what I couldn't talk about earlier in our non-spoiler review-ish. Trying to convince others who haven't seen Doctor Who. So, it's basically, I guess, they go back to the Zygons for the 50th anniversary. Like, it's the episode after. Like, they go back, because the Zygons know that they're among people.
Who are the Zygons?
The Zygons that can shapeshift into anybody. The red little holes and whatnot. In the 50th anniversary. They're,
I don't remember.
Really? She, one of them, shapeshifts into the girl with the asthma. Oh, come on. Really?
I don't remember.
Okay, so...
Yeah, alright, just go on. I'll figure it out.
Okay, so, basically, before I get into my favorite moment of the current Doctor, the 50th anniversary, my favorite part of that whole thing, my favorite part of the whole 50th anniversary was, they're all in a room, all the three Doctors, and they're, I guess that's from the other ones? But, anyways, talking about, so they're in the room. I think my favorite part of that whole 50th anniversary was when they are, I guess my favorite serious moment was when they're all talking about, like, John Hurt as the Doctor is, like, saying, why do you guys are always looking at me, like, all disgusted, and, both Smith and Tennant are just like, we know what you do, like, and they're having that really moment of like, this. See, it is the War Doctor. So they're talking and whatnot, and he's like, he tells them, do you know how many children die on that day and whatnot? And Matt Smith is like, I try and not remember it, or something like that. And Tennant's like, you just don't forget something like that. And he's like, I'm a different man. And he's like, and I guess Tennant's doctor is just like, what happened? He's like, spoilers. And Tennant's just like, for once in my life, he's like, don't give me that. For once in my life, I would like to know where I'm going. And it's just like, talk about good writing. And the whole bow ties and Converse and whatnot, I think Smith makes a joke, or is it John Hurt that makes a joke about like, I'm here with bow ties and Converse or whatever, and he's like, hey, bow ties are cool. Like, that's his whole thing with Smith's doctor, is like, bow ties are cool, as you guys have seen it. But yeah, so in the episode on season 9, all the Zygons basically figure out that they want to, like, there are some who are okay with living among the people, and then there are some who are against it and whatnot. And so there's this one moment where at the end, there's 2 boxes. Basically, the doctor gave them 2 boxes. One box, a blue and a red box. And it's basically, the doctor basically gave them 2 boxes. One of them, on the blue one, it's for humans to decide, like, do they want to expose all the Zygons and kill them? Or do they want to, like, yeah, this is from it, that picture right there. About to get into it. He's talking...
You're talking about something from season 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh.
I don't want to know, remember?
Right. But it's just a monologue. Like, it's
no wonder I'm like, huh?
It's okay. It's not all that bad. It's not like a spoiler. Well, it kind of is, but...
Okay, well, here, do this. You do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to leave the room.
Okay, that works.
So I'm going to wrap up, and I'm done.
Okay.
Adios.
All right.
And now you go on your Dr. Nine way.
All right. I'll finish this off with my favorite
I won't listen
of
to
Doctor
the end
Who.
of this.
Oh, yeah.
Right, exactly.
Definitely.
So,
Alrighty.
I'm going to say is, when it comes to season 9,
yeah,
spoil to your heart's content.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Adios.
So, my favorite Doctor Who moment. Alright, we're going to get back to that. Okay, so, if you have seen season 9 of it, the last season that ended. Anyways, let's get to it. Okay, so Zygons, they're back, and basically, it's one of my favorite moments, and this is why the current Doctor is my second favorite Doctor, and it's because he's like, again, going back, and again, spoilers, he gave them 2 boxes, right? One box, the blue box, is for the humans. They can either destroy them all or just expose them, I guess. And then the Zygons have a red box that either doesn't kill all humans, but brings down a bridge and something else. I can't remember, but the Doctor is like trying to convince both of them, like, don't do this. Like, we can make another negotiations or whatever. Like, we can talk this out. And the Zygon, who is, shapeshifted into Claire, is saying, into Zygon again. Zygon transformed into Claire, saying, you don't understand. And I'm going to, if I can remember this monologue without using the internet, oh my god, I'm a grace. Because I know this monologue, and this is how I love the 12th Doctor. Like, this is how he's my, like, second favorite Doctor, just because of this monologue. So the Zygon tells him, you don't understand. You will never understand. And he basically tells the Zygon, like, me? I don't understand. I don't understand? Of course I understand. Okay, let me start over. Sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought. Okay, so he tells the Zygon, I don't understand. Of course I understand. I mean, you call this little thing a war? This is not a war. I fought in a bigger war than you will ever know. And when I close my eyes, I hear more screams than anyone can ever count. Will be able to count. And do you know what you do with that pain? You hold it tight and you say this: no one else will have to live like this. No one else will have to feel this pain. Not on my watch. And it was at that moment I was just like, okay, he is my second favorite Doctor just because of that one. Like, I know some people don't like the current Doctor just because, I guess he's not quirky enough, or not, he doesn't have that humor, I guess. I don't know why people don't like the current Doctor as much, but he is my second favorite Doctor. I mean, but overall, I love all the Doctors. So Eccleston, Tennant, Smith, and Peter. So, and again, David Tennant is my favorite Doctor. So, anyways, but yeah, seriously, Doctor Who, man, I'm so glad I finally watched it, and it's just like, I will always be a fan of the rebooted series of Doctor Who, because it's really like, it's such good storytelling. And just when I complain, like, because I always complain about how, when watching shows, I don't need 24 episodes of a show. But with Doctor Who, I feel like, man, I would so binge watch 24 episodes of Doctor Who. So, again, if you're listening to this, to my spoiler and my dad's spoiler in the beginning of this whole spoiler thing, if you're not watching this, go watch it. Just because, again, great storytelling, great development, and the humor is absolutely amazing. So, again, thank you for joining me on this episode of Spoiler Appetite. I'm Tristan.